In this video, we're going to take a look at the national park. The name is called Black River. So if you decide to come and visit Mauritius, make sure you check out this national park and check out the other natural wonders here in the country of Mauritius. I didn't think the day would end. She had all types of surprises of places she wanted me to see that she thought that I would like and enjoy, which I did. And we did all this discovering of new places for myself all the way up until the nighttime, until eventually, of course, we stopped, slowed down, and we got something to eat. So far, if you've been keeping up, you can tell Mauritius has it all, from mountains to different types of parks, trails, waterfalls. I mean, it goes on and on. So if you into things like this, including beaches as well, because it is an island, then I think most definitely you'll enjoy your stay here in Mauritius. Make sure you plan a list of things to do once you arrive here. You don't want to spend your time here trying to figure out what to do. So through videos like this, just educate yourself and make a to-do list of things that you would like to see once you're here. Make sure you bring some nice shoes to hike and walk around in that you don't care about messing up. And other than that, you should be okay. I mean, you should not come here and have a bad experience. But then again, my experience is not going to be your experience. Also, you want to pick the right time of the year that you can visit, but that all depends on your work schedule. But Mauritius, they do have cyclone season. And cyclone season usually runs from November to May. So during this time, it might rain on and off, or it might rain a few days and stop. But just know that there is cyclone season here in Mauritius, so be prepared for that. And I'm experiencing a little bit of the rain myself through the time I've been here. And again, some days it'll rain like 2 or 3 days straight. Then one day is very nice, and then the next day is nice half the day, and the other half is raining. So you have to pick the right time of year to come. And my reason for coming was it was a perfect time because I was just in South Africa, and based on the geographic location, it was just perfect to come now, even though it is kind of rainy. Something else to consider when visiting Mauritius is that it's a small island. Therefore, in a few days, you can actually tour the whole island. So if you're trying to think or make a decision of how long to stay here, I would say a week is enough time. In a week, you can see many things. Being here in Mauritius, my first 3 days, I saw a lot. So just imagine if you stay here as long as me, more than a week, you'll see more than enough. Standing here at this view, it kind of reminds me, it takes me back to when I visited Cape Verde. Cape Verde is like a cluster of small islands, and you get the same type of view. Well, in the city that I was in, which was in Mandelo, you see nothing but mountains, also, of course, beaches, and that's what you're surrounded by. The only difference I see in visiting both countries, island countries, Cape Verde and Mauritius, is that Mauritius is just a tad little bit more advanced than Cape Verde. And when it comes to infrastructure, the infrastructure here in Mauritius is more better than the infrastructure in Cape Verde. And I'm only referring to the city of Mandelo. The airport was very small. It's nothing compared to the airport here in the capital. The capital of Mauritius, the airport is much bigger, way more electronically advanced. So between the two island countries, Mauritius has a step up when it comes to advancement. But bringing you back to this day, to right now, to what you're seeing, I had no plan to go off course. Off course meaning my plans was to go to different beaches, see the comparisons, and maybe take a couple of tours. But what happened was I went off course, met a friend, and my first 3 days here, I ended up seeing and doing a lot that was not planned. So everything was a surprise, but I'm glad everything ended up the way it did because the experience was unforgettable. Along with having so much fun, I decided to extend my stay And also, by extending my stay, this gives me time to rethink of where to go next. And again, if you're watching and you're thinking about coming to Mauritius, or this will be your first time traveling outside of whatever country you're coming from, you got to realize when you travel, your experience is based on the things you do and the people you meet. So basically, the more people you meet and the more things you do in that particular country slash city, the more unforgettable experiences guaranteed you will encounter. And also, I came to realize usually the first city you visit in a particular country becomes your favorite. And also, something that's kind of funny that I realized is that not always, but in my case, most of the time, the first person I meet is the encounter that we always remain friends, or is the person that shows me the most. And it always makes my experience unforgettable. No matter where I go, no matter the language barrier, no matter the person, I always have an unforgettable experience. As you see, this park takes you to different trails. Also, it leads you to different viewpoints that you can see. So if you're into taking pictures and videos, this area is a nice location. So you might want to put that on your to-do list once you come here. So now we're getting towards the end of this video, and I just wanted to show you all some of the surprises my friends showed me and one of the many unforgettable experiences I've had here in Mauritius. But until then, see trees moving.
So we are going down, swimming here.
Yeah. Let's go.
One moment.
George.